What's up, people? It's your boy Z here, and I'm on my way to work in the rain. It's gonna be a long, tough day. But anyways, I just want to basically explain the whole BCS National Championship. I want to say that it was a great game. I really enjoyed it. It was a great finish. Shouts. Say Alabama just won it. They were just a better team. Even though I personally don't like Alabama, I personally don't like how the fact that they're favorite every year, even when they're really not the better team. Because to me, before I continue, I'm gonna say this: that the playoffs needs to be more games. You either have 6 teams instead of 4. They're gonna have to do things like the NFL does their brackets, where you have 6 teams battle out the making in instead of 4. To me, 4 is not enough, because UCFF was the only team out of the top 10 that was undefeated. They were like 15-0. Yeah, I think 14 or 13-0 was one of them, but they were undefeated. They finished the season undefeated. Ohio State, despite losing 2 games, they won their conference. Okay, Ohio State won out the conference. I think they won in the Big Ten or the SEC, one of them. But Ohio State won their conference. They beat Wisconsin. Okay, Wisconsin was a top tier team. To me, it should be Ohio State playing Clemson instead of Alabama. Okay, I think Alabama and Clemson, I can understand. They put that rematch in there. They did that purposely. See, this is the only time when the league is actually rigged or fixed, because they want certain rematches. But still, man, Clemson still was supposed to win that game. They still got to win those games. Alabama still got to win the games the opponents they face. Okay, because to me, if you notice my videos, I never did say the game wasn't fixed. I never did say the game wasn't really, rigged at times. But notice when the games are rigged, when the games are fixed, then certain people get called out for it. In this case, NCAA just got a messed up system. They don't have a legit system like the pros do. They don't have a fair system like March Madness, like the college basketball does. Football system been political for a long time now. And see, this is a problem with Alabama's favorite. Now, I understand Alabama's a tough school. They're one of the best schools in the nation. This is Chris Saban's 5th consecutive championship, which is a record since the Bear in the 1960s and 1970s. Okay, but still, man, like, you got to be fair. So to me, you got to do 6 teams instead of it just being like 4. So that way you would have had a chance to see UCF and Ohio State. Because to me, man, Ohio State and USC was a mixed match. USC could not handle Ohio State. And see, USC is the home team for me. I live in LA County. I was cheering for USC, but that wasn't even a matchup at all. Ohio State blew them out. That was basically like an exhibition match for Ohio State. To me, I would rather see Ohio State play Alabama, or at least Clemson. If Ohio State would have played Alabama, Ohio State would have gotten their revenge. Definitely. Or if Ohio State would have beat Clemson, it would be Ohio State and Georgia instead of it being Alabama. But I give Alabama that, and they was able to make more plays than Georgia in that game last night. And see, that's the problem with Georgia, man. When your offense is not scoring, is not able to convert on 3rd down, that means your defense has to come into the game longer. Your defense has to clean up for the offense. Now, Georgia defense was giving Fromm opportunities where he could have actually made a play. See, the problem was Georgia should have scored it in the 4th quarter. They went scoreless in the 4th because Alabama's linemen was able to control that game. See, when you got a good defense with good linemen and linebackers, you always make it harder on the opposing quarterback. So that was the problem. Fromm couldn't find nobody hardly open downfield. He wasn't making enough 3rd downs. They were trying to use their running backs, but see, the running backs got limited. Because like I said, Alabama got hefty linemen. They got hefty big boys, and they clog up the line. So that was a problem, man. Georgia wasn't making the right plays offensively. Alabama was. And see, this was the key to Alabama's win, was basically benching Jalen Hurts. Nick Saban going with the true freshman, Teogawa, whatever you call his name. I don't mean to butcher his name. It's T something, Tua something. But yeah, it's a true freshman, the Islander cat. I haven't seen good football like that since Mariota. Because like I said, to me, man, it's not too many Samoan quarterbacks. Okay, it's not too many Islander dudes at the quarterback position, but he represents very few of them. But they're very athletic. To me, that man got skill. He got an arm. He could throw downfield. He got size to hold his own. To me, that true freshman is going to be a Heisman Trophy winner next season. That's who Nick Saban is going to go with at quarterback. You know what I'm saying? When next season come around. You know what I'm saying? When August come around, that's who's going to be a starter. To me, Jalen Hurts just lost his position. Despite them winning a championship, he lost his spot. I don't see Nick Saban going with Hurts next year. He's going to go with the true freshman. You know what I'm saying? Teogawa basically, Tua basically is taking over next year. The true freshman is taking over next year as the starting quarterback. Why? Because he has a better arm strip. He can actually throw downfield more accurately. See, Jalen Hurts' problem, and this is why they didn't beat Clemson last year, because, you know what I'm saying, he had to come in there as a freshman like this guy did. And like I told y'all, a lot of Alabama seniors are gone. The seniors and juniors of the last 2 years when Derrick Henry was last there, they're gone. Those guys basically went for the draft. So Nick Saban has to go with a completely younger Alabama team, but I'll give him that. He knows how to make adjustments. To me, Nick Saban is the equivalent of a Bill Belichick in the NFL. Those guys both know their system well. They know how to find just the right players. They know how to beef up their team and keep them fresh. And the key to Alabama winning was the running game. Okay, Georgia got tired. Like I told y'all, man, this is what happened with the Falcons last year in the Super Bowl. Atlanta Falcons defense got tired. Matt Ryan wasn't running down the ball like he should have been. You know what I'm saying? Instead of passing the ball, he should have been running down the clock. Alabama iced the clock, if you notice. They stayed true to the run. Even though the true freshman started making plays with his legs to get a first down and keep the clock going. They forced Georgia to use their timeouts early. Okay, that's how you win football games. You break down an opponent. But I give Georgia that. They kept Alabama out of the end zone for most of that second half. It's just the problem was the offense just wasn't scoring. And I told y'all, man, these athletes do get tired. Okay, for those that think the football, these sports are fake, it is, you know what I'm saying, it's scripted, these athletes get tired. Defenses get tired. Especially when they got to remain an extra 10, 15 minutes on the field and the offense not at least scoring points to give them momentum. Whereas, at least, you know what I'm saying, Alabama was making their field goals, but see, the reason why the kicker missed that last field goal because he got nervous. This happens, especially in college football. You know what I'm saying? Field goal kickers do miss their field goals. Perfect example, look what happened 2 years ago. When Minnesota had Seattle down in that first half, well, in the second half, they were supposed to win that game in that wild card. You know, Teddy Bridgewater has his team up. All they had to do was kick a field goal to win. Blair Walsh misses a field goal. The ball went far left. Again, look at the Charger Cowboy game. The Chargers kicker missed 2 field goals in a row. The only reason why the Chargers was able to beat my Cowboys because the Cowboys made too many mistakes. And then, like I said, Ezekiel Elliott wasn't even playing that game. And that was on Thanksgiving. That was on Christmas. Yeah, it was Thanksgiving. Yeah, there we go. That was on Thanksgiving. Chargers made better plays offensively, whereas Dak Prescott then went cold. Okay, these things happen. That kicker was just nervous. Now, that kicker need to be thinking whichever God he served. He need to be thinking Jesus or whoever else they'll say he's serving that the Alabama was able to win that game. Because if Alabama would have lost that game, let's say if Georgia was able to get that last stop defensively, if the receiver was able to catch the ball, or if Georgia was able to score in the end zone during overtime and force a longer possession, or force another series, and they would have won it, and that kicker would have got replaced. He would have got cut immediately. And also the brother number 48 on the special teams, he would have got fired. He would have got cut too. Because you in a national championship game, you can't be making a scene on the sideline. I understand y'all getting pissed off, you're frustrated, but you can't be yelling and trying to attack your coaches and try to attack your players. And see, him being a black man is even worse. Okay, because black people are looked at as somebody who can't control themselves. Not just for the black man in general, especially in public places like that. You got to know how to keep your composure in these football games. You just can't be getting upset and making a scene, especially on national television, a game that big. That man could have literally got his spot taken. He could have got cut. See, if this was the NFL, he would have got fired. They would have wasted no time in firing him. But see, lucky, you know what I'm saying? It's a college game. He's going to school, but still, like I said, he made up for it with a big play. the next series. But I'm just saying that man could have gotten easily, man, could have gotten released if they would have lost that game. But anyways, man, that was a good finish, man. And win the overtime. And like I said, Georgia had a chance to win that game. It's just the offense didn't make no plays. You know what I'm saying? The quarterback got stopped. These things happen. Alabama was able to make the right plays downfield and win that game. But other than that, that was a good finish. I enjoyed it. We look forward to next season. And I'm going to make the second round playoff predictions coming up when I get home, when I get off of work tonight. So stay tuned for that. I'll let you know who's going to win the division round, because the NFL is getting interesting now. We're seeing some new matchups that we normally don't see. So that's what I'm happy about. We're getting the Saints-Vikings matchup. We're getting Jaguars-Steelers, which is a rematch of earlier in the season. Because to me, I mean, Jaguars got Pittsburgh's number. They definitely have that number. Even though I got to give Pittsburgh an advantage only because it's playoff. They're a better playoff team. You know, they're a veteran team in the playoffs, but Jacksonville definitely has advantage. And then we're getting Tennessee and New England for the first time. So again, man, this is your boy Z here, coming to you with another video. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed the national championship of the BCS. Alabama pretty much redeemed themselves. You know, Clemson beat them last year. You know, Clemson got their revenge, and this is just Alabama getting their revenge. Again, y'all stay tuned, stay blessed. I'll see you soon.